Hello, my friends. Tell me, have you ever felt lack of energy? Have you ever experienced that you don't have energy at all to do even like simple daily routine? You feel so exhausted that you don't want to do anything. I think every one of us had this kind of experience in our life. Sometimes we feel so exhausted, so tired, we don't want to do anything, even something we liked to do before. And many people ask me how to get more energy, what should we do to feel more energetic? And actually there are too many ways to get more energy. Of course, we should have some rest, sleep better, eat healthy food, do some exercises. Yes, many of these ways you of course know. And today I want to tell you about another way to get more energy. And first I want to tell you a bit from my experience. First time I get this, I had to do this exercise, not because I wanted or I needed, just because I was sick. Yes, one day I got cold and I lost my voice. I had sore throat and it was so bad that I couldn't say even a word. And if I had to say something, it was kind of so it was like absolutely silent, and it was actually very painful to tell anything. So I decided to not speak at all, and I wrote a note, and I showed this note to everyone, and I explained that sorry, I cannot speak, I have a sore throat. Just tell me what you want and ask me simple questions so I can reply you like yes or no, because I cannot tell you anything, or I will write the answer on the paper. So I went to my office and I worked all day, but because of my sore throat, people came to me and asked me only very necessary questions, something very how to say, like something they couldn't not ask me. So I didn't waste my time for talking about like, I don't know, small talks about something not important. So I had more energy to concentrate on the things I did, on my work. And also I didn't waste my energy to talk, because normally every day we talk a lot and we don't notice how much energy we spend when we are talking, but actually it's like a lot. Maybe that's why in some monasteries monks don't speak at all, because they kind of hold this energy inside. Okay, so that time when I was sick, for a few days I didn't speak, and these days were so productive. I made like a lot of progress in my work. But a few days later, my throat became better, and unfortunately, probably, I started to speak again. And in some time I forgot about this experience. But later, when I was traveling, when I was in India, I went for one wonderful meditation course called Vipassana. And this course lasts for 10 days, and during all this time people who participate in Vipassana cannot speak at all. So it's one of the rules. Actually, Vipassana has many rules, and all people obligate to obey these rules. So we couldn't speak, and before I came to Vipassana I thought that not speaking will be so difficult for me, because normally I'm kind of talkative person in my life. I like to talk, I like to express my feelings, and during these 10 days I couldn't do this, and I felt like, yeah, it should be very difficult for me. In fact, it wasn't the most difficult part. In fact, not speaking even gave me more energy. Most difficult was making like practicing Vipassana, practicing meditation for like about 11 hours a day. Yes, this was very, very difficult. But talking, no, not talking was really great. And I felt so energetic during Vipassana. After Vipassana, I felt a lot of energy, and I understood that when we keep silence, we don't waste our energy. We don't waste our time and our emotions for something we don't really need. So, exercise for today, as you already guessed, I think, is keep silence for a while. So, give a little bit rest for your throat, for your mouth. Keep silence for some period of time. It's kind of diet. Don't speak, it's like don't eat, right? In some ways. So maybe you don't need to keep silence for 10 days or even 1 day. Do it for some time. Maybe take 1 hour, and during this hour, just keep silence. Don't tell anything. Don't speak a word. Actually, it's very good time to get a walk in some park, nature, and maybe think a little bit more, observe everything around you. Of course, if you live alone, you can keep silence for longer time. But if you have a family, if you have people around you, you normally just cannot be silent because people will not understand. That's why before you start to practice silence, you should tell about this in advance to all members of your family, to all people who are surrounding you. So tell them, explain them that you want to try or you want to practice this silence for some period of time, and tell them how long it will be. Maybe it will be 1 hour, maybe it will be 15 minutes for the beginning, or maybe it will be 5 hours. Tell them and explain that they can still ask you, but you will not reply with voice. It's not like ignoring. No, you will accept all this information people will tell you, but you will reply with, for example, writing or with your body language. So you will express the answer by using your hands or facial expression. Maybe it's not easy, but also it's very, very good exercise for your brain. So your brain will find another ways to communicate with people. And maybe your partner or your family members, they also wanted to try this exercise. So you can play like a game. For 2 hours, don't say a word. If you want to say, you can write, you can express with your body language, with your hands, the body language, but don't say anything. And maybe you can even play for some prize. So first, who will start to say something will have to do something, like wash dishes, for example. Okay, so this is the exercise. Keep silent for some period of time. Make this time longer and longer. Actually, ideally is to do this for 1 day a week. It's kind of, fasting is very healthy for our body, and keep silence. It's also kind of fasting, also very helpful. It will help to get more energy to you, and also it's very good for your cognitive skills, because you will find other ways, other solutions to not to use your language, but express what you want to say or what you feel, or answer the questions with other methods. As I said, body language or mimics or whatever, writing. So try, and I'm waiting for your comments as always. I'm very, very, very grateful for writing. Grateful to you for writing me a comment. Thank you very much again, and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Have a good day.